What's up, YouTube? This is NYG for everyone here. It's been a while. My hair is kind of messy right now. As you all know that the Giants versus the Jets yesterday, and we lost by a field goal. Brian Dable didn't call a good game. I didn't really analyze and look at the whole game, but he did not. I know that he did not call a good game. We were 4th and 1 near the field goal line, and he decided to pass the ball instead of running the ball. Chew up the clock because we were up by 3, and if we had done that, we would have won that game easily. Would have been 3-5. Now we're 2-6, facing the Raiders next week. Defense played as well as they can to keep us in the game. Deontay Banks is balling. Dexter Lawrence a beast. Kayvon Timmons continues to show that he's worth the 5th overall pick in the 2022 draft. I mean, and Mack and McFerrin play well. Our draft pick is starting to our 2022 draft pick is starting to show out right now, and that's very. I'm actually very impressed with the 2022 draft, with the exception of Evan Neal that called a sheep a few weeks ago. But I am tired of the offense continue to not move the ball. We need to move the ball. Even though we lost Darren Waller, we should continue to move the ball. I like the game plan as far as running the ball, but I didn't like the game plan at the end of the 4th quarter when we were 4th and 1 and we didn't run that ball to chew up that clock. The Jets would have lost that game because the Jets didn't play well neither. Their defense played well, but their offense didn't move the ball. Zach Wilson got sacked a few times, one by Kayvon Thibodeaux, the other one by Dexter Lawrence. It was like a shit show for the Jets, but I said to myself, we got to beat Washington, which we did. We got to beat the Jets, which we didn't. Now we're definitely going to beat the Raiders because the Raiders just lost to the Lions, and we have a full game plan for the Raiders. And you think Jimmy Garoppolo is going to go off? Nope, I don't think so. And he's going to be sacked just like Zach Wilson is, and our offense will definitely move the ball. Andrew Thomas is going to play that game, so I'm not worried about that. But the only concern is Evan Neal. If he comes back, the offense is definitely not going to move the ball. And the medical staff cleared Daniel Jones to play. Not play, but he's cleared for contact, which I don't understand that. How you going to clear a guy for contact if you have a not dislocated disc, but you have history of neck injuries, and you're going to clear him right away? Did you know he got injured against the Dolphins game? Did you know he have not played 2 games? He not played the Buffalo game. He didn't play the Washington game, and he definitely didn't play the Jets game. So that's 3 games he did not play. And now you're going to clear him for contact. That is sad. That is sad. And moving forward, we need to win some couple of games. We need to get up that 4th overall pick. So if we go down to 11 overall pick, if we win like 4 in a row, like let's say beating the Raiders, going after the Dallas Cowboys, going after the Washington Commanders, we definitely going after the Cowboys. I didn't like how they put a 40 burger on us. I didn't like that at all. And when we go into that game after the Raiders, when we go into Jerry's World, we're going to sack Dak Prescott. We're going to sack his ass like maybe 4 times because Zach Wilson was sacked 4 times and Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be sacked 3 times also. But after we sack Jimmy Garoppolo 3 times, we're gonna sack Dak Prescott 3 times. You know why? because our defense is getting much better, and we're getting a lot of recognition on our defense. But our offense got to catch up with our defense. If our offense could catch up with our defense, we could win 3 in a row. We definitely going to win Washington. We're definitely going to beat Washington. No question about it. We're going to put out Sam Howell and put him on the injury list by the time we finish that game. So we're going to beat the Raiders. We're definitely going to beat the Cowboys. And we're definitely going to beat the Washington Commanders. It's going to be over. And then I think we have the Eagles coming up. Or the Saints. I don't know. But I don't think we're beating the Eagles. But I think we could beat the Saints. But that's like a few games away from now. So we got to beat the Raiders. Then we're going to definitely go after the Cowboys. We're not going to put up a 40 burger like the Cowboys did to us. We're going to beat them physically and mentally. We're going to run the ball down their throat. I mean, their defense, for the Cowboys' defense is very suspect. I mean, 1 minute, one game, their defense play well, and the next game, the defense is just shit because they facing shitty teams like us, like the Patriots, and I can't say the Jets are shit. I mean, I can't say the Jets are shit. Well, they are shit, but the Cowboys beat shitty teams and they think their defense is better than ours. No. I bet the Cowboys defense can't hold Buffalo Bills to 14 points. And I bet they can't hold the Dolphins offense to 14 points. 17 points like we did. So the Cowboys defense is suspect. They're not that good. Our defense is way better than the Cowboys. So let's put that right there. So we got to beat the Raiders first. Then we're going to go after the Cowboys. Then we're going to beat the Washington Commanders. And then we're going to beat this other team. So if we win 4 in a row, we have that top 4 pick. And we go down to 11 overall pick. And because we need our edge rusher right now, quarterback is the least of our concerns right now because we need more than a quarterback right now. We need an edge rusher. And then probably the following year, actually, if we pick 11 overall pick this year, we need an edge rusher. Forget about offensive line. Of course, we need backup offensive line. Of course, we need a backup center. But right now, and backup guard too. But right now, we need an edge rusher because Azeez Ojulari is getting hurt all the time. And we don't need Azeez Ojulari being hurt. So we need another edge rusher to compare with Kayvon Thibodeau. And then, if we get that edge rusher, our defense is going to be a force to be reckoned with in the NFL. And nobody could stop us. Nobody could stop our defense because our defense will penetrate quarterbacks, hurt quarterbacks, injured quarterbacks, pulling it out for the season. That's what I want the defense to be, just like that. We got to win this Sunday. And then Sunday after that, we got to beat the Cowboys. We got to beat the Washington Commanders. Until then, this is NYG 31 signing out.